Hey, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this series. This is the 2022 Can-Am Ryker Rally series I've been sharing with you guys. This is the 6th episode and it should be the last. I've ridden it. I've done a walk around. I've spoke with the owner, KB, about it, how he feels about it, how he got into his Ryker Rally. Check out those other episodes. There's a playlist for them on the channel. And this should be the last one. In the last video, I talked about the top 5 features that I like the most about this new Rally edition. And in this video, we'll talk about what I don't like. I appreciate you guys following this far. Throw mouse Moto. This will be a quick one. It's pretty general what I have to say as far as what I don't like about the new Rally. And actually it kind of goes in just to rallies period. I wouldn't pay too much attention to the footage. It's just some pieces of footage from the last few episodes. I just wanted to make sure you could see the rally while I'm speaking on it on this episode. But yeah, like I said, it's a general type of a deal. Basically it's everything that I do like is what I don't like, and this is just my personal opinion. I think the rallies are great for a lot of people, and I spoke about that on the last episode where I'm saying that these are all awesome features just to buy off the lot and then have them. You can even see me here talking about the seat. I mean, that's something that a lot of people are going to upgrade. The suspension, I've upgraded on my 2019 600. The exhaust, I've upgraded that like 5-6 times. I'm on my 7th, I think. Just because you've seen the channel. If you don't, you should think about subscribing. If you like exhaust and like hearing about them in comparison, it's kind of my thing. The handlebars, I've done that also, but that's just the thing. I think it's awesome for people that don't want to do these upgrades on their own or be more custom about it or personalized with them. Great, man. That's awesome. They offer this, and it's better. It's better than what it has been before. The suspension seems neater. I don't know how much better in quality it is and feel and comfort, but the seat for sure, the handlebars for sure. They have like skid plates on the bottom now, the exhaust, that front grille, cool stuff. But this is about what I don't like. We already covered that. And like I said, it's a general type of a thing. It's basically the fact that it is a rally. The fact that you do get all of those things. You have to pay for all of those things, dude. Like that seat, those bars, that front grille, all those things are included in it. And then something that I don't talk about, which is a sell point for people with this, is the cruise control, because that wasn't my, that's not a personal feature that I like personally about the Rally, but it is something that people drop that paper for on top of the other features that I said, and that's the cruise control. But and that's what I'm saying. You're getting to all those things. When I got into, and it's funny because Three Wheel MUA spoke on it, and she just covered. It wasn't a comment on my last video, and she covered like everything that I was gonna say, which is how I felt. Because you're talking like base model Barry over here. I have a 2019 Can-Am Ryker just 600, and I've done all kinds of stuff for it. And the idea was that, oh wow, as far as like the other rallies that are 2019. I've kind of passed them up on a few things. Of course, it's never going to be a 900, but as far as, finding the right comfort for my seat, the right handlebars, exhaust, suspension, like not only have I upgraded it, but I've in my mind, I've passed up some of those things. Like I like my ProTapers handlebars better than those handlebars that we're seeing right here. And they were like, like $62-68 or something, when I bought them. And then, of course, installing them yourself. And I get that with the Rally, you don't have to do any of that stuff, but that's what I'm about. I like all those things. You want to find stuff on your own and install it and all of that. That's why me personally, I'm not into the Rally, and it's the cost, because you get to the point to where, oh wow, thing for all these features, and then the 900, and then being a Rally and all these things, you could just have like a whole other, you get like a 600 or just a regular 900 without all the features, and then you could have like a whole used 2-wheel bike, beside it, in your garage for the price of all the upgrades. Or like some people have said before, used F3, like a pretty good F3 at that point. And I think, and I run with that too, because that's what I think. Personally, like, dang, dude, at that point, you just get to use F3, and it's got all these, it's got cruise control, it's got power steering even, and all these cool features, especially for comfort compared to this. But at the same time, I do understand, because I've been on a lot of different stuff, especially the spiders, and I'll have a whole video on that soon, on a F3 Limited, that it is two different rides. So you can say, oh wow, for this price I could get a spider, which is what I would say. But at the same time, I do understand it's two totally different rides. I know people like staying at Ryker Garage. He has both, and he has fun on each one of them, and it's a different type of fun for him. So I get that. So as far as people choosing the Rally and all the cool features that I talked about on the last video, that's the way to go if that's what you're trying to do, for sure. And then you want a Ryker and you want all the stuff, that's cool. But for some people out there, it gets to a certain point, like where they see it as, like 3-wheeled MUA said, and her last comment was about she always saw it as a entry level into 3 wheels, because the Spider was before the Ryker, and it just seemed like a budget type of way to do it. And at this point, with all these features, it's like, oh wow, now it's in the same bracket, tax bracket as the Spider, but I've had mine not since the beginning. I didn't get mine till the beginning of 2020 and get into this whole community, but ever since then, at least, that's all I've been hearing, is that people want more. They want this like exhaust you can see right here, something fancier than the other one. They wanted the better handlebars that they've been seeing other people do, and on their own, which is a drag. You have to drill the holes, you have to do the stuff. They just want to buy it and have these features. Those skid plates, even at the bottom. What else? The seats. All these, the cruise control. That's probably the biggest thing that I've heard since I purchased my Ryker in 2020. Was people saying, oh man, if this thing had cruise control, it'd be lit, and they did it, they did all these things, but those are all things that they cost money to, and you start getting into the realm. It's almost like Canon was like, y'all want these things? Yeah, sure, I'll throw them on there, you're gonna pay for them, and it's just like, oh, you just get a Spider. But yeah, dude, if y'all want to do this, let's just like make this like more closer and in between all the expensive features that you'd get on a Spider. You know how much those cost. So I'm not saying like even with this Rally that you're really close to like a brand new Spider. That is not true at all. Spiders still cost a whole lot of money, especially the really cool ones with all the stuff. But dude, I mean, you can go on like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or whatever, and you can get a pretty decent Spider for about a used Spider for about the price of what you're trying to finance or whatever a brand new Rally. And you gotta think about that, for a second. And like I said, at the same time, two totally different rides. Some people say the Spider's like you're riding on, and then you're riding in with a Ryker. Like I said, I'll have a video pretty soon where I ride the Spider and I kind of give my opinion on that stuff too. But like I said, and even in the last video, it's just my opinion, is how I am. It's probably not anything that I'm gonna do. I was pretty stoked to be able just to get into 3 wheels and get a Ryker just by getting the base model 600, and I haven't regretted it, one bit. And I know that there's even there's an in between. You can just get a regular 900, which they're calling the Sport now, and you can kind of get away from paying for all these really cool extras. So at the same time, it's cool to have all these things, and I get it, but me personally, I'm not gonna really go past probably the 900 Sport, which I should have a video on here pretty soon, and we can get these two compared, and then to the older models too. So those should be some pretty fun videos. But I wanted to get that out of the way because I did really talk up the Rally a lot, and those are cool features. But definitely for me personally, not probably what I'm gonna do, because I like kind of just sticking to the basics and then doing the upgrades and stuff that I like to do myself and get it more personal. Like I said, you can watch the other videos. If you subscribe, you already know what I'm talking about, from handlebars to exhaust to suspension and things like that. But still a cool deal. Check out the other video, and I'll talk about those features and just, you know, the ride experience that I've had on it and everything else, and we'll just move on to the next series. Other than that, we're gonna wrap that up pretty soon. We'll talk about the new exhaust I got from RLS. It is unnamed. Check out RLS YouTube channel to get involved in all that. He's looking for a name for this new exhaust, and it's pretty sweet. It's sitting right next to me, and you know what, so is the other one. I have two of them. I will be giving one away on the channel, so if you stuck around on this video this long to hear that part, you already have an advantage. You know that I'm going to be giving it away, and it's going to be you know, the subscribers are going to be able to enter this contest giveaway. So heads up on that. And I could tell you for sure, without giving all the rules and everything, that being a subscriber to Thrill Mouse Moto, this channel right now that you're watching, is going to be a big part of gaining entry into this exhaust giveaway. And this exhaust should be able to fit any Can-Am Ryker. So if you already have one or thinking about buying one, this will be a pretty cool giveaway to be involved in if you're new to the channel. Other than that, I appreciate the watch. Appreciate watching the series. Stay tuned to all the new stuff coming out. Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Thrill Mouse Moto. I was paid to say this since Barry said he felt kind of weird asking. He also wanted me to say Baja Blast slams and yeah dog, Thrill Mouse Moto.